Alright, welcome to my channel. This is Lock Chuck. What I'm doing today is an entry video into W3OY-RAY's 100 subscriber giveaway. Congratulations. 100 subscribers is the huge first milestone for any lock sporter. And I wish you many more subscribers. And I'm looking now and you're almost to 200. You got 183. So I wish you many, many more. So what he would like for us to do is kind of a tool show off our tools. So something I used to carry daily was this covered instruments. This used to be my EDC. Some security things at work started happening and I had to kind of forgo this, and I went to the slim pickings, which is a little bit smaller, a little bit more discreet. So that the slim pickings, I don't have that with me right now, but that is what I carry. Then if I go to any kind of meetup where I'm going to pick with people, I carry these two. This is the Genesis and the Echelon set, and then the Arbiter set for bypassing. So I do carry those, and I do keep the pinning tray there. So if I need to get something while I'm out and about, I do like that. And I do like the covered instruments little mini pinning tray. It's just so convenient, as long as I don't knock it around, knock everything out of it. But I just like that pinning tray. Sorry. So some of the other things, tool wise, I do pick a lot of disc detainers. One of my first picks that I purchased was this Lord, what do you call this thing? Hoshi Tools disc detainer pick for Abloy Classics. Also on disc detainers, my favorite disc detainer pick, and I know I've showed this off several times, was the one I made myself, which was this one. It was a homemade disc detainer pick. And then I later bought the RWB, which is a very awesome disc detainer pick. So that is my go-to far as disc detainers are concerned. All right, let me get this out of the way. I'll go along with some of this. So these are also, I got recently into lever locks. These are all some homemade tools for picking. These are the tensioners for lever locks and everything. So I believe this one was made by Brett Sucks for me, and can't remember which it was the other one that Brett made me. Can't remember. I thought he made me another one, but otherwise these are some I've made. Some that are just simple things like tent stakes with silver soldered pieces on them. And of course, those are just the tensioners. Need picks. So here are the different pick wires. This one was made by Brett for me, and then not that one. That one right there, that very nice one, is made by Tinny. Still, thank you for those. So these are the other ones I've made on different projects, trying to pick different things. This was some of the first handles I made as a tensioner and then a pick for ERA Fortress. All right, so forgive me, I'm going to shift the camera a little bit here. All right, so here is my picks and tool station that I currently work from. So if you see me reaching for picks, this is what I have currently set up between picks and tools and other things I'm using. So of course, right here, a couple sets of Jimmy Longs, 19 thousandths round flat, 23 thousandths round and flat. The half diamonds and stuff are in the back. So this set here is a 23 thousandths, I believe, set that I made myself. I use those occasionally. They're all right. I mean, they work. They're just not as good as some of that was when I first got into it. So right here we got a few sparrows, some, oh Lord, all my bad with names. I got Peterson picks in the back. Haven't really been that crazy with them. That's why you can see they only got like 3 or 4 in here, maybe 5. But other than that, that was when I first got into lock picking. And it's right toward the back of the stack. Here are some sparrows that I've added handles to after I got them, because I don't like the thin metal without, the pops. Kind of like, not this style, but just the straight shanks. So I added handles. These are some 15 thousandths that I made. And then here are the 15 thousandths, I believe, from sparrows I just added handles to. Moki is probably some of my, I'll say, either second or third go-to. One thing I don't like, I'll be honest with you, about Moki is the handle. I like a stiff handle, like an injection molded handle. I like stiff. I don't want it to flex when I'm kind of heavy-handed, and I don't like that to flex. So going this way, some of the new Covert Instruments picks, I really love them. That's my new favorites. And going from here, this is all my dimple flags. That's a custom one I made. These are the Huck set. Have worked on a few of them. Some are still need some work. It's hard to see back here, but my next set is a multi-pick G Pro series. It's a 6 dimple set, and then I have another 2 that I started with a long time ago. Let's see what it is. Then I got my different tweezers. These are some kind of like a plastic carbon tip that are not magnetic. I use those if I'm dealing with a lot of magnetic, and just some regular reverse tweezers, some other tweezers, Allen wrenches. Then you go into my distance center stuff. I got all my turning tools here. Here's another set that I use right often, especially this one. Rob Long pick. Very good picks. Some more Covert Instruments bypass tools. Let's see, then you just get to your normal tools. This is a custom pick I just made last week for doing sliders on a kind of like a locker. Those let's see, it's for this style, that style locker. As you can see, they're both unlocked. I got it with this tool because it's forked and I can move the slider up and down. Let's see, some different screwdriver, Sharpies, file. So when I'm impressioning, there's my impressioning file. Let's see, I got some Chinese combs over. Let's see, it's out of the frame. So zoom right. Oh, that's crooked, isn't it? You know what? But anyway, so to the right, we got some combs right here. Of course, I always needed some type of screwdriver, Allen wrench set. It's kind of a cheap one from Harbor Freight right there. I've just recently got. So I'm not always hunting a screwdriver. So, all right, some other tools. I always need tensioners. So keep collecting tensioners. I try to keep them organized. These are all my top of keyway tensioners, special orders ones. I had a gentleman make me a set out of music wire. They're very nice. There's my gut wrench. There's a few other tensioners I made right there. So that is in my lazy chuck. I try to keep those organized. And then I have my kind of my dimples and my bottom of keyways and another one here. So that's my 2 tensioner sets that I keep right handy. Other things I keep handy are, of course, need all kinds of followers. So I have some followers here. Some I 3D printed, some I made out of acrylic tubes, polished some or filed down or cut down some tubes to the right diameter and polished them so they're back clear. So, and then I got them on a little organizer. All right, let's see. Of course, need some plug holders. 3D printer makes it so nice to be able to print whatever you want. All right, but I think that's the majority of my tools I use on a day-to-day basis, besides like pinning trays and other things like that. Pretty much, if you look at my videos, there's always stuff clustered everywhere. But all right, sorry for the long video. Congratulations again, W3OY Ray. Wish you many more.